folks! Today's episode is going to be part 2 of last week's episode, going over the second half of my Spectember sketches. I cover aspects of a few other planets in the setting, along with how the magic of Chimere colonized them. Without further ado, let's dive in. Day 16, Radiodont. Although there are no true radiodonts in Chimere, the reef centipede was initially mistaken for one by naturalists of the assembly. They have since been reclassified as a type of marine scorpion related to the trident scorpion, and the sole member of Neoradiodonta in the known world. Day 17, Cursorial Parasite. Although small animals make poor hosts for magic as their immune system fights off the hive and usually resulting in their death, their bodies make excellent vectors for a large host, either by chasing them down and biting them, or enticing a predator to eat them. Day 18, Slime. Before Earth organisms were brought to Chimere, a lot of magic had to make do by creating a host body from water and sediment for more protection and interaction with their environment. Day 19, Megaphonal Gastropod. The flying snails are a clade of marine gastropods, which are primarily filter feeders. Although most species are around an inch long, some, like the whale snail, can reach 2 meters in length. Day 20, Void of Space. When the portal sent its satellites out to find new life, these swarms needed a way to survive in space. The solution was a host that they made out of hardened slime that was clear so they could photosynthesize inside as they passed stars and other sources of light. The shell was destroyed as the swarm passed into the atmosphere of most of their destinations, but once they made land, they were able to explore all sorts of new worlds. Day 21, Terrestrial Echinoderm. A clade of perch have convergently evolved similar semi-terrestrial adaptations to mudskippers and are quite successful in the wetlands connected to the eastern continent's own inland sea. Zero gravity life. Sorta cheated with this prompt. This organism is from a planet with around 25% Earth's gravity. When combined with an extremely dense atmosphere, organisms can effortlessly swim through the air. Day 23, Lightless World. This is an omnivore from Analogotera, or AT-62, a tidally locked planet. They bulk up for half the year in the prolific evening forests, then migrate to the night to have their young in insulated dens where most predators dare not risk due to the cold. Day 24, Terrestrial Echinoderm. Melrahim's hand is a semi-terrestrial starfish spoken of in Kentarine folklore. They are said to be adept at crawling around on land with unnerving bursts of speed, using this ability to travel between tidal pools and keeping their core wet and elevated above the sand. Day 25, Flying Crustacean. The flying crab is a neotenic crustacean clade that swims with 2 pairs of enlarged legs. This particular species can glide for a short period of time to evade marine predators. Day 26, Ungulate Insanity. Goliath, an orca and mokrine blackfish hybrid, kills a common blackfish. You can learn more about this character and interaction in Tempered in Ash and Blood, one of my short stories of my upcoming anthology. Day 27, Atmospheric Organism. A type of sky whale, colonies of indigenous Chimeran organisms of many species that work together to filter feed on aeroplankton from high above the highest terran fauna. Day 28, Ice World. Another resident of AT-62's dominant megaphonal clade, this is a predator ranging between a large leopard and a lion in size. They are primarily a resident of the night side of the planet, using their hooked limbs both for dispatching prey and climbing glaciers. Day 29. Cryptid. Highland Picardiant of the Great Lakes speak of a colossal serpent bird, Crustacean. Sightings of this elusive spirit prelude a great change. One of the Highland clans, Draculu, has taken the spirit as their patron. Day 30. Humanoid. Like many Type 3 homunculi, Grimlea is able to assume a convincing mimicry of people he has eaten. Thank you all for watching, and thanks to my patrons for your continued support. I'm in the home stretch of my seafaring anthology, Songs of the Inland Sea. We'll be putting next week's episode together last minute, so I have no idea what the topic will be. All depends on how much time I have. Once my anthology is complete, I've got a really exciting roster of sponsored episodes in the works for the coming months, including a few topics suggested by my patrons, great apes, a branch of tetrapods unique to Chimere, a look into one of the great dynasties, and a first look at a mysterious biome far beyond the known world. That's all for today. Again, stick around at the end to see some cool sketches by other artists for their own projects for Spectember. Alright, now back to editing I go. Cheers, folks!